The kind of programming that gives you the information that you're looking for. It's not just gossip-based.
You know what it says to me? It says journalism matters to you, and I'd like to scream that from every building. Journalism matters, especially in today's age where we have social media and a lot of different media outlets bombarding us with things that maybe necessarily aren't true. And you really have to challenge yourself to challenge your assumptions, challenge your beliefs. Go out there and research and be an educated consumer of journalism. And journalists, by their nature, question everything. And really, as Americans, we need to be doing the same thing.
One way or the other, and they're emphasizing things that are perhaps, not the actual facts or not the actual news.
And it's important when you're watching any kind of show, whether it's news or not, that you know, are you listening to a journalist or are you listening to a commentator? A commentator can give you their opinion, and that's totally fine. A journalist is going to be researched in what they're delivering to you. And PBS NewsHour is made by journalists for you so that you can be an educated, a truly educated citizen in our country today. It is so important that you also get some in-depth, long-form journalism that will really feed your brain and make you culturally aware of what's going on in our country, especially in this day and age where you can go on Facebook or Twitter and you can see your friends posting things. Boy, is that a real story? I don't know. So you need to educate yourself. And watching something like PBS NewsHour is a really critical step in today's day to be able to be that educated person. And if you call and you become a sustaining member, which we really hope you do, we do have a great selection of thank you gifts to go over.
Not somebody who wants like a 30-second news clip and that's it. You want to know what the story is.
Maybe even more importantly, you want to challenge your own assumptions. You think you know something, but you want to get in depth and you want to see perspectives on both sides so you can really form an educated opinion, which I think is important today, to have an educated opinion and not just fly by night. Oh, well, he said that, and so I'm going to believe it,
And the other thing is, it's really important to be in a conversation and have some idea of what's...
They had the first female anchor team in 2013.
Yeah,
so, it's a groundbreaking show, award-winning, and you're getting that low-key, even-handed, it's not flashy.
It isn't flashy, and I think that's, something that's, to its credit, appeals to people who really want to know what the news is. This is not, these are the facts, and that's what we're talking about here.
And it's not facts that are put in little air quotes.
It's well researched, and the analysis is really...
The issues and events that are happening around us day to day mandate that we know what is going on so we can make some informed, intelligent decisions
and have a nice conversation. Not a he said, she said, this is what I think, you're wrong conversation, but have an informed conversation. And NewsHour is not opinion-based.
No, it is not. It's news.
Fact-based. And that means there's a lot of journalistic integrity, as you were saying, behind it. There's research that goes into it. So it's not, these are really just small tokens of our appreciation. The real gift that you get for being a sustainer of WTTW is the wide breadth of programming that we bring to you right in your home, whether you're watching WTTW here locally or you're traveling and you're tuning in another city. We've got coverage that is good for grandparents, it's good for your children, it's good for you. We have science shows like Nova, Masterpiece, Downton Abbey was so popular and now Victoria has started and I'm watching that and it's very enthralling. You want to know what's going to happen next. Local TV shows like Jeffrey Bear's Exploration of Chicago. This is all things that you can find here on WTTW, and it's because of your contributions that we're able to provide this programming. And especially when we're talking about PBS NewsHour, long-form journalism is something that has an expense to it. And so we thank you very much for your contributions because it's because of you that we're able to continue this. And again, it's been going on since the 1970s, NewsHour in its earliest form. And so it's got a great history. It's got a great history of trust and respect. And we thank you for helping continue that history. Television news, I think, is important. And then be able to have a dialogue between two people that might differ in their opinions.
Absolutely.
Yeah, respect, trust, integrity. Those are the pillars of PBS NewsHour, and they have been the pillars of the show since the 1970s when it began. And your support of shows like this helps tremendously. First of all, it makes you a part of this community. NewsHour does not is not beholden to a sponsor. It's not beholden to the government. It's actually a watchdog for people in power to make sure they're not abusing things. The only people that it's beholden to is you and me. We are the audience, and we're the ones supporting programs like NewsHour.
Just wonderful, wonderful, cutting-edge news that is rooted in fact and truth. And we want to be able to continue to offer that wonderful programming to you so that you're able to create the world that you desire based on the information that you have.
So give us a call at 773-588-1111 or go online to WTTW.com. Thank you so much.